You became an icon, Cheryl, replacing Farrah Fawcett on the 70s classic TV show Charlie's Angels.
Oh, we're back with Cheryl talking about the old days. This picture of you, and
gosh.
I think you only wore a bikini, right? I don't ever remember a one piece for you.
Why would you when you look like
Totally
that?
one piece a time or two, but yeah, Aaron liked my belly button, he told me.
You do have a very nice belly button. It's perfectly in. It's nice.
I think he liked more than the belly button. But
What do you remember most? I'm sure you've told stories throughout the years about shooting that series, but what do you remember the most?
Oh, how much fun we had. I mean, Jacqueline and I are still great friends.
Yeah.
We see each other all the time and talk all the time, and she is so lovely and just a great person. And it's great that that friendship has lasted so long.
You
And
just
we're
talked to her yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
yeah, look at you two here in this picture. It was right after her birthday or something? Was that?
I don't know what we were doing then. I know, isn't that
You both
fun?
have let yourself go. It's just a
Yeah,
shame.
we're just falling apart. What can you say?
Look how great y'all look right there.
She's unbelievable. She's so beautiful. I will say one thing. This makes Jacqueline laugh when I tell this story, but at the time of Charlie's Angels, when I first started on the show, I had a 2-year-old. Jordan was 2. So, you know, I'd be, you know, getting up in the morning at those 5 o'clock calls, you know, just kind of dragging myself into the, and I'd walk in and there would be Jacqueline, fresh out of the shower. Hair all tousled, perfect skin, little pink lips, beautiful eyelashes, and I just looked at her like, I just want to slap your face, okay? It's not fair. And she's still that beautiful. She's just lovely.
What I loved about the show was ahead of its time. It was a show about powerful women.
Yes.
Even though they were reporting to Charlie, but, you know,
Side note.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you know what? They were powerful together.
Yes.
And that was a really good message, too.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were kind of grown-up Girl Scouts, really. We didn't, you know, crime fighters and all of that, sort of superhero women, but it still sent a really great message. I still get letters from women that tell me I would never be the head of the police department in this if it wasn't for you guys, and just inspirational because, you know, young women forget that at that time, you know, the acceptable jobs were teachers. Not that these jobs are bad. I'm just saying that the ceiling was really teachers, nurses, secretaries. Those were the acceptable jobs for women.
So
and a few broke through, but mostly not.
Well, look at your new movie, Unforgettable. Written, directed, produced, all by women, almost all female cast.
Yeah.
Do you see it changing in Hollywood? Are we seeing this shift that we always talk about?
I think what's happening is there are so many movies and television shows now that are getting an audience that I think they're just figuring out how big the audience is for this kind of female work and relationship.
Oh, that's so cute.
You're doing your Charlie's Angels.
I know, isn't that cute? Rosario, when that day on the set, she said, Cheryl, do you think it would be, could we do the Charlie's Angels pose? And I
We're
go,
going to do
of course,
that
I'd
too.
love
Don't
to.
think we're not doing it, Cheryl.
Everybody wants to do it.
And it was cute because Katherine said to Rosario, told me, Katherine came up later and said, oh, I'm so glad you asked her. I didn't have the nerve. Yeah, I do that pose a fair amount. And, you know, soon after the show was over, I was I didn't want to talk just about that anymore. I wanted to develop my work and do other things. And now I just embrace it with such warmth and all the fans and all the new fans. I mean, ever since it's been on the air, originally it's been on the air somewhere in the world.
What's amazing, though, is your career. You've been able to work through all stages of your life, which doesn't always happen in Hollywood. Most recently, People versus O.J., you played Linnell Shapiro, his wife. What was that like?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was, I tell the story, and John loves it too, because we both got famous at the same time, John and I, right about that same 6-month period. Bam, it all happened for both of us. And we knew a lot of people in common, and we had never met each other. So
Until now?
No, until the People versus O.J. Simpson. We had never met. And so we'd do our scenes, and then we'd sit down, and we'd just boom, 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 boom. We never stopped talking. It was really fun.
And you knew O.J. and Nicole.
Yes. Actually, when O.J. was first dating Nicole, he brought over to our house to introduce us to her. And she was about 18, I think, at the time, and so sweet and very shy and darling girl.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl, come back anytime and sit with us.
Seen it all.
Fantastic.
Unforgettable.
And go see this movie.
It's so good. You got to watch it. It is in theaters on Friday.